Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to talk about drawing challenges. These are the sketchbooks I filled in a year. Now a couple of these, this one right here and this one are only half filled. It takes 2 drawing challenges to fill an entire of the discontinued lectern, and this is a Midori. I will link all the sketchbook tours for all of these. This is what a year's worth of drawing challenges looks like. This is how many sketchbooks you fill. Obviously, I went through kind of a variety. There are a couple, these 2 are the same right here. These are Speedball. These are 2 Lectern Tinies. We have a Paul Rubens. We have a Handmade Itsy. We have Strathmore, another Strathmore. This isn't a full one. This one only had about 25 pages left anyway. So this is what this looks like, and this is how I was able to do this. So every single day, every single month, and I even overlapped some drawing challenges in here. Yeah, it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot, and this was never my intention. I don't typically set intentions for the year. I don't give myself that kind of pressure. As I've gotten older, I've learned to be kinder to myself and just really kind of go with the flow and do what I want. So I was able to do this for 3 main reasons. 1, my job is I'm a stay-at-home mom that homeschools. So I don't have a 9-to-5. I don't have an 8-hour job where I draw all day or do graphic design all day, even though that's my degree. I don't have a job where I create all day. Because if I had a job where I created 8 hours a day and then came home, I would not be able to sit down and then do 2 to 3 more hours of creating every day. I wouldn't be able to do it. My hands would just be too tired. Like, there's no way. The other reason I am able to do this is because of how I kind of approach these drawing and creator challenges. The main one is I don't really follow the prompts. You can look at this as kind of being sort of selfish, but that seems harsh. I am very forgiving. Let's put it that way. So when creators create prompts, I'm going to let this kind of drop down. When creators create prompt lists and things, I don't follow those. I do exactly what I want to do within the parameters of the main topic. Like March of Robots is supposed to be robots. Well, I like animals more. So this is my version of animals if they go extinct. How do we animatronic them? Okay? I very much make concessions of the prompts and the ideas. I don't follow them the way that they are intended. And that's something I do for me, because if I constantly followed the very specific guidelines of every single challenge, I would feel too boxed in creatively. So I have to allow room for my interests within the topic of creating and drawing. The other thing that happens is getting overwhelmed and feeling your feelings. Now, I talked about this in the video where I talked about doing 7 drawing challenges in 6 months, about feelings and listening to how you feel. And that's still very valid and needs to be done. But as it pertains to doing drawing challenges and creating every day and drawing every day and making sure that you're doing stuff every single day, this is one day, this is the next day. This is what I can create in a day. That's it. Is knowing your limits, how long it takes you to create something in a day. Some days I don't have time for tons of stuff. Some days I have little things, and that's all I can do. I can't do big things. And knowing that and understanding that. And some months I choose to do things that are quicker and easier, and some months I choose to do things that are harder and more time consuming. The other thing that I do is when I am feeling my feelings and listening to myself, I have to understand that if I am feeling overwhelmed, I am looking too far in advance. If I am feeling overwhelmed by what I've created and what I've done, or what I have to do in the future, I'm looking too far in the future. So I don't look at these drawing challenges as I need to paint every single day for 30 days. How am I going to do that? What am I going to do? Obviously, I put together and I call idea lists, and I make that easier for myself doing things like that. These are little tiny vignettes. These were fairly quick. It was just a lot of drawing time, allowing time for it to dry. Understanding that I have to take it one day at a time when I am feeling overwhelmed. If I am overwhelmed, then I look at today, and all I say is I'm going to draw today. That's what I say to myself. Today I'm going to draw. That's it. I don't think about tomorrow. I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't even pretend there's a tomorrow. I say today I'm going to draw, and that's all I do. And then when tomorrow comes, I say today I'm going to draw. And then I just draw. And I don't think about the next day. It can be very, very overwhelming if you are stressed out, if there's a lot going on, if you've committed to a drawing challenge, if you're working a 9-to-5 that's stressful, if you're in another creative industry, it can really zap your creativity and your motivation to then try and eke out another drawing challenge on top of that. I understand how lucky and privileged I am that I am able to do this. I understand that. I think that if you are trying to get into drawing and the drawing prompts are super helpful, then yes, go for them every day, but I wouldn't want to add that added pressure if that's not something you're interested in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not something you're feeling, then don't do that. The counter side of being overwhelmed is being underwhelmed. So I'm starting to get bored. That sounds weird. I've done a lot of drawing challenges and I'm starting to get bored. So what I've been telling myself is today I'm doing today. Tomorrow I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to draw today. And I'm going to figure out weird and strange things to draw, and that's it. I'm not going to think about, I'm going to prep a little for the next month, you know, July or whatever, but I'm not going to hang my hat on something that is starting to overwhelm. So if I look at and think, oh gosh, what am I doing for July? Then there's August, then there's September. That starts to be too much. This was Mermaid last year. I went wild. I went wild with it. Get weird with it. But some of the prompts like aren't it. Create your own prompts. Do what you want. If you need a monkey mermaid, you need a monkey mermaid. Like, I get it. I have a hawk. This goes into another one. This goes into Smallgist, which is animals that I turned into dragons. Figure out what you love and do that. The other thing I'm not doing, boy, it's real hard to see that one. I am not doing commissions. I am not doing work for anyone else for income. So I'm not drawing any portraits. I'm not doing any pet things. I'm only doing 100% of what I want to do. And in doing that, I'm constantly excited. I am constantly motivated. I am constantly looking forward to the next thing. This is protest art. This is divisive for some people, apparently. I'm just doing what I want. And in doing so, I'm able to keep creating. I'm able to keep going. I'm able to keep motivated. I'm able to keep trying. Hi. She wanted to be in the video too. That's Magpie. She was in the last video that I did of this as well. This is what this looks like. I think I skipped this one. These are weird people that are animals. It's what I wanted to do. It's monochromatic. It's strange. I enjoyed it. But this is 3 hours. 3 hours is fine detail. Is, you know, an A4 size with less detail. Knowing how fast you can create and what you can create with some of this stuff and how weird and wonderful you want to go with it, you know? I don't think too far ahead. I never do. The second I start feeling bored or I start feeling overwhelmed, I just look at today and all I say is, today I'm going to draw. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to draw what I want. I'm going to do what I want. It's going to feel good. I'm going to get that art therapy, that stress relief, and that's going to enable me to keep going and keep creating. Next year, I want to do something crazy next year. I want to do an entire drawing challenge for a year. That's one drawing challenge. So we'll see if I mean, you know, stay tuned. We'll see how I'm able to kind of put that together. Can you see a cat paw? It's right there. Are you coming in my video, babe? Anyway, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.